Ladies and gentlemen, we're here on the streets of Tacoma, on the corner of 6th and Proctor, for Rocket Records to do an interview for Steve, because he is the fan of the month. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're here with Steve from Rocket Records.
Hi, folks.
He is the fan of the month for this month, which is April 2013. And basically, why is he the fan of the month? Well, number one, because we said so. There you go. Number two, he gave us our first show right here in this building, right over there. And it was a fun one. I think we packed about 30 people in here, gave them all barf bags, and they had a good time.
And they didn't even use them.
I know, right? Which is crazy.
No, they didn't need them. Not at all.
Not that we saw, anyways. But anyways, another big thing that he does for the community, he owns a record store, okay? Since us and Toxic Rain are big heavy metal fans, and we're old school heavy metal fans, we love to hear it on vinyl, we love to hear it on tape, we love to hear it on CD. Downloading's cool and all. Internet, I guess, is a blessing and a curse. But we'll talk about that more. So, Steve, maybe you can tell us a little bit about yourself, like how long has this place been here, yada yada.
I've been here since August of 07, and I am moving April of 13 right down the street. And new digs, new place. Hopefully we can do the in-stores and have fun and
That's right. You
get starting bands like yourself.
And that's another big thing I think you do. You want to say about every Saturday, or at least every other Saturday, you have a live band coming in here. Not just metal, but punk.
No, all sorts.
Rock.
Rap, you name it, everything. We go the whole board. Take it all.
Now, see,
Absolutely.
I think that's a big. I think that's a big thing to do because a lot of the bands get ripped off by a lot of the venues around here. Selling tickets, doing whatever, which is fine. That's okay. But to do it completely underground, do it in a record store, I think that's a great fucking idea.
It is. It's awesome. What's really great is when the parents come up and thank me for doing it. Say, hey, our kids love playing. Other than the school gymnasium or cafeteria or our basement, they get to get out and plug it.
I wish I would have got to play my school cafeteria. That would have been awesome.
Wouldn't it?
I'm sure a food fight would have ensued. But no. So you've been here since 07, and maybe we could tackle this issue of, if you want to, about kind of what's happening with record stores and what's going on. Like I mentioned, the internet, downloading is a big thing, so not a lot of kids, are gonna come in here, and if they are, they might want to steal something. I guess I have no idea, but I'm kind of getting older too. I'm kind of out of touch. Like I said, I listen to tapes. So
As do I.
well, I mean, it's just it's old school. My car has a tape player, so what I thought. Hell yeah,
How'd
man!
that Motorhead sound on your car? Good.
Oh man, Motorhead sounds good anywhere.
I know, that was his birthday party. That was a cool tape you borrowed, that one.
How old was
Remember?
he then? Like 50?
Yeah, you turned 50 then. Now he's 66. I think.
That is amazing.
Yikes.
Oh,
Time flies.
I can go on and on about Motorhead, but so what kind of happened with that? I mean, apparently a few buildings down, somebody tried to snatch this place out from under you.
Oh yeah, they did. I've been here since 07, and the building next door to me has been empty for 13 months. It just got rented, and they decided 2 weeks into it that they didn't have enough room, so they're going to boot me. I guess my money's not as good as theirs. I don't know.
Well, that kind of sucks, but you are going to get moved back.
Right. Now I'm at 3843 on the corner of 6th and Proctor, and I'm going to be at 3823.
Okay, so Rocket Records is still going to be open,
Yes.
which is good. There's other great record stores here, but from just my opinion, this one's probably one of the best to go to because, okay, not only does he have a lot of good stuff, but a lot of times, you go into these places and not a lot of them are as welcoming as you. Even
I love you, man. Plug me.
But yeah, no, I mean, I came in here in 2008 when I first moved here. It's the first record store I saw, basically. So I thought, fuck, I'll go in there. And he pretty much welcomed me. I mean, like you have a sort of style and an attitude that. I mean, I've heard you yelling in the streets. I've heard you yelling here, and I love that kind of shit, man. Because it's almost like I'm in in a TV show or something, and I didn't even know it. But I'm not naming any names. But you go into other record stores, and you kind of like, hey, how's it going? They're kind of like, yeah, hey.
Yeah,
it's
I know.
just like,
no.
okay.
I try. And then we have, come here, buddy. Watch this. Then we got Bruno, who says hi to everybody. Say hi, Bruno. Get up there. Say, there you go. Our mascot. Everybody comes to see Bruno, not me. They do buy records. They throw me a bone, but he gets most of them.
So yeah, I mean that's the big plug here. I mean, you get greeted, you get talked to. Maybe if you're having a bad day, you better watch out. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, they happen.
But like I said, at least you get some kind of feedback. I hate not getting feedback. But
I'm fooling you. Today's one of them. Yes. Oh.
But like I said, you gave us our first show. Now, what in your opinion? I guess since we should talk about the band for a little bit. In your opinion, what did you like us, or was it not really your style? I mean, what?
Yes and no. I thought you guys were great. It's not my style. That's the no. Other than that, awesome.
Oh, all right.
Awesome. But I do like Motorhead. I'm not into the thrash metal that much. I'm starting to. But if I were to get anything, it would be Toxic Rain over Slayer.
Oh, that's
Okay.
that's pretty.
Slayer and sorry, Carrie, and the drummer Dave, you're amazing. I've seen you with Buzz. But these guys did it for a three-piece.
Steve, what about you? Where were you born at? You said you were born in L.A.
Los Angeles, California, yep.
And you spent most of your life up in this area, though, right?
Since right after Kennedy was shot, we came up, yep.
Okay. And you said you've lived in other places too, like Florida. Was there anywhere else?
Florida, North Carolina, Georgia, North Carolina, Texas. Yeah, there's been a few. Yeah, I've been all over.
Okay, so what were you doing again? RV stuff? I can't remember.
Campground membership.
Okay. And you said, fuck that, and you want to have a record store instead?
Yeah, I came back and did cars and alarm systems, pulled heartstrings, and now I sell plastic.
So, I mean, you're probably making some pretty good money doing that stuff, right? Maybe.
Oh, yeah, a lot more than what I'm making now.
So what makes, what made you want to do that, from all that to come back to doing
records? Because I love records. I've been collecting since I first heard jazz and Lee Morgan and them, and then the Beatles and the Kings and the Beach Boys, and the rest is history. Ed Sullivan.
Yeah. As we were saying, you came back to this business, and so you started collecting when you were a little kid, right? Mm-hmm. Apparently.
Yeah, my dad got me.
So tell me, what makes vinyl so special? I mean,
the sound of it. And it's great. Grabbing the record, smelling it, looking at it. You can even, if you have a gatefold, you can roll a doobie and get rid of the seeds, which are no longer existent nowadays. Since it's the 22nd century.
My big thing is the pictures. The album cover, the pictures inside, you can see them better.
Oh, yeah.
CDs, you can see them a little bit better than like a tape or something, but that was something to behold for me when I first saw a record, actually. It's just like, whoa, you know. Mm-hmm. And when I first heard it with my dad as well, in his garage or something like that, it wasn't until I was in high school, or probably not until I was maybe even in college, but it just sounded so different. It sounded so unique, and so, you know.
You can hear it.
You can hear it,
yeah.
But it just...
Instead of the brightness and the blah.
Well, I mean, the brightness is cool sometimes, but it just, I don't know, it kicks you in the balls, and it just really just, like I said, I love old school things, so it sounded very old school and sounded very good. So,
you know how you can compare it, Lance, is you get a record, play your record on your record player, and then play the same record on CD, and don't touch the volume, and I'll guarantee you the CD is 3 times as loud as the record. And it's all compressed, and it's just bleh. And I have a lot of CDs.
Well, yes, that is for sure.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, and on the subject of record stores, in your opinion, I mean, I'm sure it's good to have someplace like Best Buy or someplace like Walmart or even like Fred Meyer to go just right in and get your CDs or whatever. And that's kind of not even happening anymore with downloading. I mean, what's your opinion on all that? I mean, I know it's a good and a bad thing, But like, I mean, in your opinion on that subject, why? I mean, is it good or bad, basically?
The good is it's free. The bad is it sounds like shit. All right, it's awful. Neil Young's coming up with a thing he's calling Pono, or Pono.
Phono, I think.
Pono, yeah, that's going to replace the MP3s and the CDs, and he's going to be a gazillionaire.
94-bit or something like that. 96?
Yeah, 94-bit. It's going to be insane. We'll see, but if anybody can do it, it's Neil Young.
All right then.
That's for sure.
So basically, you're kind of just a little bit indifferent about it. Like it doesn't really matter.
I play CDs in the car. I went out and spent, $1,200 on a CD player to make it sound like a record, and it's a good one. It sounds great.
Nice.
But yeah, CDs are. They say they're going to phase them out. Records are coming back. We'll see.
That would be great. I mean, in my opinion, I just wish we could go like maybe back to the late 60s. And about the early 90s, time just warps back to that and it goes in a circle. That'd be all right with me, to be honest. But, that's just me.
Well, it all goes around in a circle. It all comes back.
It really does, actually.
It does.
A lot
Always.
of music seems like it's trying to go back to the old school in a way. Well, in the underground, anyways. In the mainstream, it's never going to be there, anyways.
Yeah,
Mainstream
the vinyl
shit
sales are up
sucks.
40-60% again this year.
Yeah.
So there you go. They have a record store day. Record store day is every day at Rocket.
Exactly. Thank you.
Yeah.
So
Not just once a year. I'd never be in business if it was once a year.
Well, there you go.
They release a lot of really neat stuff and have a lot of cool things, but every day is record store day, folks.
Well, there you go. Steve, would you like to say anything else? Do you have any other questions you want me to ask you?
Nah, not really. Where are the bitches?
I was waiting for something. I needed something
where
random in there.
The bitches, other than Bruno. Where are the bitches?
Well,
The
yeah.
women, excuse me, the nice ladies. I'm past my prime, but it's okay. Not really.
But yeah, well, Steve, thank you very much.
Thank you, Lance. That
Appreciate
was a blast.
it. Rocket Record Steve, the fan of the month, Toxic Rain fan of the month, April 2013. And don't worry, folks. I know you're wondering, why wasn't I the fan of the month? Well, Jesus Christ, we got a lot of fans to get to. And
right.
We're planning on being around for a long time, okay? So if you think you want to be the next fan of the month, just let me know. Say, hey, dumbass, I want to be the fan of the month. And we'll come and do this at your house. Because I don't have a professional camera. I don't have a camera crew. I just go invade your house. So, yeah.
Neither do I. And see, the reason why I am is because they busted their cherry here at Rocket.
That's right.
I'm a cherry breaker.
So come to Rocket Records, buy records, CDs. Basically get off your ass, quit being lazy and listening to stuff on the internet.
T-shirts, come by and talk. See Bruno.
Exactly. Chicken sandwich.
Yep.